All right, guys, so we're back to the Wix editor side of the website. Now, if you ever do want to go back over to your dashboard instead of having to close out, you can always just click right here or hover over, oh, right there, over the Wix icon, and then it'll say go back to your dashboard, and it will take you back here. So, but being that we're in the editing side, I'm going to just show you a few little things. As you can see, as my mouse scrolls over certain sections of the website, it highlights them. So if you're ever wanting to work or adjust something within that part of the website, you click on the background, as you can see, and it's like highlighting the areas of editing. You see the blue boxes, the transform boxes, and it's pretty easy to change a lot of anything in here. So say I want to change the times, all I have to do is click to make sure that it's highlighted in blue, and then you can say hello. You just change and type from there. So that's pretty basic, pretty simple. All the website is set up like that. As you can kind of see, as I click on certain stuff, like if I click on the background here, it's actually, this is looking at a container box, and anything within that container box will move with that container box, okay? And you have a few container boxes within your website. So I'm just pointing that out. So specifically, if you're wanting to change anything with the text, you have to select the text. So if you click back here, you're selecting the container box and not the text. So if you're wanting to change anything, you just gotta like double, triple click in the area that you specifically want to adjust. Um, your buttons, you have a handful of buttons on your website. When you click on a button, they're all hyperlinked to a different page or whatnot. You can change the text, edit the text, um, as you can see, and it's linked to go to the history page. You can change the design. That's what all these little buttons are. Anytime you click on something, these little buttons will come up and it'll give you, like, basically it's like you're not not a search bar, but an editing bar. Like if you want to edit certain things, it comes up. If you want to create a link to it or an animation to it. Not everything on the website has an animation, but a lot of animations are set up with this website. I think that's pretty basic. If you wanted to change out these photos, so I have, as you can see, I'm re-clicking on it, and the purple or blue line is surrounding that, and you can see anywhere I click, these buttons follow me. So that's where we're going to be getting access. So I could double click into on the back of this page, and it will pull up the pro gallery, or you can hit right here and manage the media. So this is the 4 images that are set up as a slideshow in this gallery. You can add more media. You can take these out. All you have to do is click on them, click and delete. You can click on all of them by holding down the shift bar, deselect all of them. You can add more media and everything like that. So it's pretty basic. This I'm not sure what this is. I've never used the search bar. I don't know if it's for multiple images, like for a photography website or something, if you're looking for something specific. But yeah, I don't think you guys will have to use that. But say now you're looking into this gallery. So now this is like a photo album. Now, if I click here on your add image or add media, you can either add an image, a video, or a text. But let's just say we're going to add an image. What it's going to do is going to pop up my media page. So that's this little guy right here. Now I'm looking at the box full of images with the photo album in it. So if I wanted to select anything in here, so let's just say I'm going to click this one, add to gallery. Oops, my apologies. Add to gallery. This is a copy. So these are not the originals. Where I just was in the media page, those are the originals. So if you delete something from here, it will delete it throughout your website. So try not to delete anything in here. These are important files. And that also, within this, I'll dive a little bit deeper after I do finish this, but so we don't want this as part of that slideshow, so we're actually gonna delete it and hit done. So, yeah, I think this is the only or the only page that has like the multimedia pro galleries. But if you wanted to ever add another section, which to add a section, all you do is click on the background of one of them and add a section. And then you have from all of these to choose from, whether you want to add a gallery of other images, a team page, other features. There's just so much on here. This is new. The AI creator is very new. You could add a blank section, all that, but we're not going to do any of that. So it's going to disappear and go back. So I was going to dive a little bit more into the media part of it. So right here, as I hover over, this is your media section. So this is basically like what I was saying, your box of all your photo albums. These are the pictures that you do not want to delete. Now, you can link like a Facebook page, Instagram, Google Drive, all of that. So let me show you what's going to pop up. So if you're trying to add images from your computer or any of that. Also, if you have that Wix owner app, you can upload photos from there to these media files. So that's a really cool thing because a lot of people take pictures on their phones. So that's a suggestion if you ever want to add the Wix owner app onto your phone, you will be able to upload photos automatically to your media files, and then you can add them to your website at a different time. But you can link your Google Drive, any of these URLs, your Wix account, your computer. It's pretty awesome. I do my Google Photos a lot, and all you do is connect your Google account, Facebook, any of this stuff. So that's pretty cool. If not, if you're just going to be uploading, or if you needed a stock photo, I would suggest you come into media from Wix or Unsplash. These are both free image websites, and they do not require payment of any sort. But if you go onto Shutterstock here, some of these images do cost money. So I say avoid Shutterstock and get the free images. But yeah, that's all you have to do there. And that's if you're adding more photos to the website. I think I'm going to now kind of show you how to get around the website. So if you go and you try and get around to the website by clicking on the pages up here, it's not going to work because you're in the editing view of things. So this is the menu. And so when you click on here, it's basically going to pop up with all these little helpers, I call them. With like if you want to change the design, or if you add to navigate them, change the settings, add an animation, all of that. So if you're wanting to go over to the resource tab, there are 3 ways you can do this. You can come up here, hit preview, and it's going to show and display your website as if it were live. And then you come over here, resources, and then you go back to editor. That is one way you can do it. And you can see we have all these little dash lines. So we're back in the editing portion of the website. Another way you can get around to your website is come right up here onto the page. And you can click services and it'll pop up. And then the last way to get around on your website is to come over here to page and menu. And then you click on it and it'll take you to those pages. And I think that's it for that portion of the website. Again, a lot of these are in container boxes. So if you're trying to edit the text in here, you're going to want to click on the text. The images are not, this is just a strip, so it's just one image, so you don't have a gallery set up for these, but if you guys ever wanted to do that, it's as simple as coming over here to your add elements and add a gallery. And you would do probably like a slideshow, slider galleries, as you can see right here. There's so much on this website. There's so much you can do with it. It's just a matter of exploring and playing around with it. You guys obviously don't have to do anything with it if you choose not to, but there are some cool features in here. Like you could add more contact forms, unpublished ones, so that you can send them out via email if you wanted to get like a sign up form going. Um, you could do it through your website. And so that's really cool. I know you guys talked about possibly doing videos, um, and that's awesome, or even just audios. You could do audio players and upload the MP3 audio broadcast. So that's something you could do as well in here. And it's as simple as clicking on here, and then you change the track and you upload the track. So really easy, really simple once you just get into it and explore the website. Um, this is adding a section, which we kind of already know how to do with this button. With the add the elements tab, again, there's so much here. If you needed to create another button, another strip, adding a little decorative stuff. If the church ever wanted to set up a blog and call that their newsletter, you could do that and create a blog page. It's entirely free through the website. Yeah, I mean, there's just so much. I encourage you guys to come in here and explore what all of Wix has and where you can go with it. For the site design, I wouldn't kind of touch this. It's set up as a theme, like certain colors and stuff. If you're ever wanting to change the look of your website, go for it. You can come in here and add what any of that kind of stuff. Like right now, it's out and in, page transitions, any of that kind of stuff. Let's click here. So Wix has what's called an app market. And mind you, you guys may never get into this, but you might one day if you're ever wanting to do like an event calendar to add to your website. That way people can be a part of that, or your social media. There is so much in here as well that you can add to your website. And a lot of them are free, or they have like a 30-day free trial. And you can purchase this through the Wix app market. Again, I don't know if you guys will ever get into this, but it's there. If you're music, um, these are free to install. Some of the stuff obviously will cost money. That's completely custom background music. If you wanted some church music going in there, that's completely up to you. So that's the apps. Let's click here. My business, you probably will not do much with this except maybe create a new form. Right now we just have the application form on here, but that is where you could do that. That is also accessible back here in forms and submissions in your dashboard. So, and then I think we're down to the media tab, which we've already talked about. You can create a video with some of your images if you wanted to as well, like a slideshow. They also offer free Wix videos and free images, and that was where the Unsplash and media from Wix was from. Customer management system, I don't think you're going to touch this at all. And this is the marketing and the SEO if you wanted to create an email marketing campaign. So if I did this, all it's going to do is take you back over here to create into your dashboard. So keep that in mind. We've kind of discussed it already. I think that is it. There's just a couple little more tips. Your website will always autosave. It says like autosave is on, but I do hit the save button every once in a blue moon just in case. If you ever want to work on the website and not publish it, say you're doing and creating an event calendar or something like that, as long as you don't hit this publish button, you're good. You can continue to preview it. Your other website will stay live, but if you are wanting to upload the website basically and make it live, you always have to hit after every session the publish button. Now, before you do this, I can't stress this enough. Jump over to your mobile side of the website, and that is right here. And the reason why you do that is because if you make a small change on the mobile side, it's going to reflect on sorry, if you make a small change on the desktop side, it will reflect on the mobile. Now, if you make a change on the mobile side, it will not reflect back onto the desktop side. That is just how that is set up, because certain things on the mobile do not functionally work as well. And so any kind of edits you make over here, like with text and stuff, will not reflect back to the desktop. So, and they don't reciprocate that way. So, and if you're wanting to get around on the mobile side of it, it's the same kind of things. You can hit the preview, click here, history, and there that pops up. And then, yeah, that's back to editor. You want to move around over here. As you can see, the editing side of the website has a lot less helpers. And that's just because they function different than an actual desktop. So I always suggest and always highly recommend that you edit on the desktop. Before you publish, you jump over to that page that you edited on the desktop, hop over to your mobile side of the website, make sure everything functions well, it looks nice, and then you hit publish. And I think that's it, you guys. And then you view your website, it'll pop up, and you're good to go. I hope that helps everyone. Yeah, I appreciate your business. Don't forget to leave a review on my Facebook or my Google. I appreciate that so much. And it was wonderful working with you guys again. Have a good one. God bless.